Greetings, everyone, and welcome back, Destroyers, to Poppy Playtime 3 on the PlayStation 5. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by tonight. And as always, remember that we are destruction. WAHOO! And without further ado, I think it's time we go back into the world of Poppy Playtime with you. Hey there, everyone. So, we've finished the game, we've gotten the trophies. What is there left to do in this game other than to speedrun? And you know what? I forgot that in the first chapter I actually replayed the game with different languages. So you know what? Why don't we replay this game with a different language and check it out. So, let's go to the languages. Let's switch it to Español and see how that goes, alright? So, it's just going to be a normal playthrough in Spanish to see if every single voice line is in Spanish or if they like pick and choose which ones, because I do remember Poppy Playtime Chapter 1, it would like swap from Spanish to English every now and then. So, well, let's just check it out. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good one. And as you can see, everything got reset, so I don't think I'm going to be changing too much. Yeah, we'll just leave everything at default. Maybe. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Cool. And without further ado, it's time to begin a new game with you.
¿Qué hora es? ¡Hora de jugar!
¡Es hora de jugar! ¡Vámonos! So they don't have the song in Spanish. That's kind of funny. ¿Reír? No, that's laugh. Todos los días. As you can hear and tell, I'm not that good in Spanish. I'm very sorry. I'm a disgrace to my own. Oh, but they have this in Spanish? Okay, interesting.
Bien, lo prometo. El viento parará. Eso creo.
¿Cómo le dicen? ¿Catnap?
Porfa, ayúdanos a dormir,
¡Lo
Catnap.
necesitamos, Catnap!
¡Ayúdanos!
¡Dormir!
¡Dormir! I feel like the reporter's gonna have a standard, like, Spanish.
Todos conocen a Huggy Wuggy y Poppy
I thought it would be a bit
¿Pero es
deeper.
seguro el último juguete de Playtime Co. para sus hijos? Lo que acaban de ver es lo nuevo de Playtime Co., las criaturas sonrientes. Una caricatura especial para conmemorar la salida de los juguetes del mismo nombre. Pero ahora ambas enfrentan la polémica debido
They don't
a la
go smiling
inclusión
critters,
de
they
un
actually
miembro
translate
de
it in
su
Spanish.
Este
But Playtime Co. is still in
es
English.
Catnap.
But I guess that's
Y
because
como
it's a
los
company
otros
name.
juguetes de la línea, solo tiras de la cola y parece bastante inocente. Aún así, padres de todo el país reportan que sus hijos están teniendo extrañas y a veces violentas pesadillas. Y a su lado,
¡Pesadillas!
pequeño, sonriente, muñeco de Catnap. Ahora, con la controversia en alza, Playtime Co. anunció que retirará todos los juguetes de Catnap de la línea Criaturas Sonrientes. Y ya
¿Criaturas
ciarentes?
ciarentes?
Pero, con el daño causado, ¿podrá desaparecer así de fácil? La causa exacta de estos incidentes es desconocida, pero solo una cosa parece ser evidente aquí. Sus hijos no están seguros con Catnap.
Catnap! Okay, so far so good. It's kind of sad that the song wasn't translated into Spanish, but everything else is so far so good. If anything, I want to hear how Ollie's gonna sound in Spanish. Hola, soy Dora. Oh shit. If there's any other languages you would love for me to play this in, I'm more than down to. I need to make a French and a Japanese playthrough. It's just Spanish is something I somewhat know. Un poco. Yo pienso. Oh god, I forgot how bad the sensitivity was. Okay, yeah, that's something we are going to have to turn up all the way. Where is this? There we go. All the way to 200. Nice. There we go. 250, actually. Nice. Sangre! I wonder if you look up if you could see Catnap like trying to stare at you while you like get crushed. I don't know, is it too dark for you guys? I feel like it might be too dark. And it's not because I'm scared. Catnap! If anything, what happens if you put the text in Spanish? Like, I doubt it's gonna actually, like, change, So, okay, why is it all the way over there? I doubt it's gonna change the wall, text to Spanish, right? Yeah, no, so that still stays in English. That's sad. You would think, like, maybe a small, like, white, text that, translate this into Spanish or whatever respective language you're playing on would at least pop up. That's kind of upsetting. Oh well, maybe in chapter 4. No, not there. There we go. But yeah, we'll be playing the whole entire game, so. Coloca la batería. Nice. I actually can't wait to hear the Smiling Critters voice lines.
Bien, señor.
Just to make it a bit easier for me to understand. I'm sorry.
Señora Harper, por favor.
And I like how it didn't even change. Or it might, but oh, wait, what? Oh, there we go. Okay, English, and then this one is Spanish. There we go. There we go.
Explíqueme lo que pasó, con detalle. Bueno, como cada noche, los niños se fueron a dormir. Era pacífico, silencioso. Catnap puso el humo rojo en el cuarto. Y de repente
¡El humo rojo!
un grito. Las pesadillas pasan, lo sé, pero esto... O sea, pupilas dilatadas, labios temblorosos, ojos moviéndose a cada lado y le juro, tocando su mano, sentía su sangre ardiendo debajo de su piel. Ella vio algo horrible. Ella... Lo siento, no fue mi intención. Señora Harper, le daremos el mejor tratamiento posible. Se lo prometo. Pero esto es importante. ¿Marie describió lo que vio? Sí, dijo que un monstruo, dijo que era incoloro, Dios. Sentía su corazón latiendo con fuerza. Para ella estaba ahí. Y sus movimientos eran salvajes. Brazos agitados, piernas pateando. Yo quería hablar con ella, ver cómo le va. Yo solo creo que de verdad necesito escuchar su voz.
Eso no es recomendable, señora Harper. Hay muchas
I wonder how she's gonna do the scream.
que resolver en este momento. Pero los signos vitales son normales y seguiremos monitoreándola. Estará bien.
Bueno, perdón si no me conformo con eso.
It's still better in English.
Solo tráeme a mi pequeña niña.
That's sad. That's the one. I want to see which language probably has the best scream. So far, the English with the no. That's a pretty good one.
Soy Bubba Bubafant. Oye, te recuerdo. Los elefantes siempre recordamos. ¿Quieres saber qué recuerdo sobre ti?
¿Qué? Why did that sound scarier than the English version?
Soy Bubba Bubafant.
Soy
Oye,
Bubba Bubafant.
te recuerdo.
Hola, Ollie.
Hey, hey, ¿me escuchas? No sabes dónde ir, ¿no? No quiero que mueras, así que te ayudaré. Mira esto. Fíjate en el tubo en la pared. ¿Ya? Puedes usar esta batería para abrir la puerta.
Okay, that was a cute sound effect. Also, so far, I mean, granted, Ollie didn't sound weird in the beginning, so we'll see if maybe the Spanish voice tries to almost sound like they're mimicking a little kid as we play along. But so far, it sounds like a normal, like, human being.
Wow. ¿Tú hiciste eso?
Sí.
Supongo que ahí te encontró Catnap. Sé que seguro no te agrada Poppy por no dejarte escapar.
Poppy.
Pero ella te necesita. Nosotros te necesitamos. Eres nuestra misión. Juntos podemos salvar a mucha gente, incluyéndote. La guardería
también.
está adelante. Es el hogar de Catnap, una de las criaturas sonrientes. Antes había 8 de ellos, creo. Ahora solo está él. La guardería es su iglesia.
Su iglesia.
Sus tierras de cacería. Lo que él quiera que sea. Mejor muévete rápido. Seguimos hablando. Ah, y por cierto, me llamo Oli. Un placer
Oli.
conocerte.
Oh, so far, Ollie's voice is better in Spanish than in English. It doesn't sound fake. It will take me a bit to try and say the name in Spanish right. Criaturas sin risa? You can learn some words playing video games.
Hola, soy Kickin' Chicken. ¿Quieres salir a jugar?
Kicking chicken.
Afuera se ve súper chido. Yo nunca había estado afuera.
Sad.
¿Me vienes a buscar? Tengo miedo.
Tengo miedo.
Por aquí, sígueme. Yo saldré primero.
You see, I feel like it's scary because for some reason, like, the voice lines are, like, quieter. I don't want to say low quality, but they're quiet, and then when it gets to the scream, it's, like, super HD, like, right talking to the mic. That's, disturbing. I'm liking you. Kicking chicken! This is gonna be a long, conversation in Spanish. If anything, this is where I'd expect the, like, deep Spanish voice to come in. Hola. Not as deep as I expected it to be.
respuesta era diferente. Y quizá podía haber cierta verdad en cada una. Pero creo que les faltaba algo. Algo sencillo. Verán, ninguna de ellas podía crear una sonrisa. Una sonrisa es esperanza. Una sonrisa es amor. Una sonrisa es comprensiva. Y no hay nada más gratificante para mi alma que ser la razón de la sonrisa de los niños. Ser la chispa que enciende sus sueños y esperanzas. Porque solo con sueños y esperanzas podemos crear un mundo mejor. Uno donde nuestros niños no tengan por qué temer. Uno donde estén protegidos. Porque claro, esta compañía y sus juguetes no significan nada sin ellos. Estos niños merecen sonreír. Merecen amar.
See, I feel like I gotta be close to hear it.
Por eso es que con un enorme placer, como fundador de Playtime Co., les presento la guardería, nuestro propio
¿La guardería?
interior. Pero no es solo eso. Es una escuela, un patio, un lugar al que pertenecer, nuestro propio ecosistema debajo de la superficie. Cada centímetro y detalle dedicado a la sonrisa de los niños, sus profesores y consejeros, madres y padres, hasta que llegue el día que puedan ver eso en ustedes. La guardería traerá felicidad, inspiración y sonrisas a todos quienes entren por sus puertas. ¿Qué le da sentido a la vida sino una sonrisa?
I like that a lot. You can say it's the same, but sometimes different languages say words in a specific
Soy yo de
way.
nuevo, Oli. Lindo lugar, ¿no? Los niños vivían aquí. Míralo ahora. No importa. ¿Ves la estatua en el centro de la habitación? Ve a las escaleras que llevan debajo. Hay una sala súper genial ahí que alimenta literalmente toda la guardería. Te puedo dar una llave allá abajo.
Ah, después. It would be funny if there was a Spanish version of that song there. Uh-oh. I know Ollie says some stuff if we take her time, but I think we might as well just go down. Or we'll wait for the first line and then we'll go down. But so far, so good. Come on, Ollie, say something. Oh, wait, that's a piece of the cloud that just fell down. Okay, cool. So people can die from the clouds in this, in this area. Is Ollie not going to say something? Is that only in the English version? He has to say something. There's a trophy to literally, like, annoy Ollie by taking your time. No, that's kind of weird. Oh, nice. Counselor's office. Have a problem? You found the perfect place to talk about it. Our counselors help any and all. Entrance, playhouse made for play and imagination. It is the play for fun and play care. Toy store. Every child should have a toy, and every child of play care can find one here. Do we even go to the toy store in this game? I don't remember that. It's just home sweet home, school, playhouse, counselor's office, and then gas room. I don't even know there was a toy store here. Also, yeah, I have a feeling that they actually didn't record the lines of Wally getting frustrated at you in Spanish. Otherwise, it would have happened by now. Which makes me wonder how you would get that trophy if you were playing this in Spanish. I guess you just wait here for, like, higher amount of time you need to wait in the English version, and then the trophy should pop. It's just weird that you don't get any Ollie being annoyed lines. Home Sweet Home, a place for rest and relaxation after a long day's learning and play. Playcare School. The place where all... Wait.
Ve debajo de la estatua.
Okay, finally. I'm like, is he actually going to say something? So what was that, like, flying thing over there? Also, is all spelt with a A-L and an I? I feel like it is. Where all children of Playcare come to learn and grow. Playhouse made for play and relaxation is a place for fun and Playcare.
Hola, soy Piggy Piggy. A comer. Soy Hoppy Hopscotch. ¿Quieres saltar hasta la luna conmigo?
Dog Day dice, ¡atrapa!
Hola, soy Bobby Berghag. ¿Sabes cuánto te amo?
Hola, soy Kickin' Chicken. ¿Quieres salir a jugar?
This is Kicking Chicken, the cool kid of the crew, and he maintains that sense of cool through anything, even the most tense of situations. Knock him down and he'll pick himself up, brush himself up, and ask, what's next? Damn. Also, I never noticed that they actually gave small bios of these characters here. Bubba Finn is the brains of the critters. Bright and attentive, he keeps his friends steady and always steers them to make smart choices, the way they all might grow up to be bright and brilliant. Each are in their own right.
Soy Bubba Fan. Oye, te recuerdo.
Crafty Corn, a conscious, observer of both color and creativity in the world. Crafty Corn understands the importance of art and sharing it with others. Crayons, pencils, paint, or words on the page. Unicorn can see beauty in anything imagined, given shape.
Hola, soy Crafty Corn. ¿Me ayudas a pintar? Dame el azul, por favor.
Hoppy Hopscotch, unafraid to hop where others might sit. Hoppy is the friend everyone needs to maintain their energy and enthusiasm. While sometimes loud or impatient, she always hops beside her friends, even if it means showing up once in a while to keep their pace. What's more important than play and learning? Picky Piggy knows the answer. A playful body. A keen mind are fueled by what's put into them, which is why she encourages her friends to eat a well-balanced diet. Secretly, PBJ are her favorite food. Interesting. This is Dog Day, so the sunny, strong, and determined leader of our critters. Okay, so he literally is the leader. It's confirmed right here. And to have a friendly word of encouragement, should they feel down, he'll always keep his friends going no matter what. Bobby Bearhug, a kind, caring soul. Bobby Bearhug shows compassion for everyone and for everything. People and places and things, large or small, are all receivers of her love. Each is enriched by this attention and affection, and in turn, so is she. Okay, let's go downstairs. I thought in the English version, Ollie gets mad.
Debajo de la estatua.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's the second voice line that Ollie gives you that gives you the trophy where you're supposed to annoy Ollie. So there we go. I guess we just had to wait like 5 minutes.
Ok, tienes la llave. La pregunta
llave.
que seguro te haces entonces es, ¿a dónde va? Bueno, vuelve para atrás y encontrarás una puerta a la izquierda del teleférico que te trajo aquí abajo.
Yeah, so far Ollie sounds more like a human in Spanish than in English. First voice line of Ollie in English, I'm like, yo, this is a bot, or this is the mimic, or this is the prototype or some shit. In Spanish, I actually would have thought that it was a human, so I probably would have died.
Esta es la zona de producción de gas, el corazón del malvado sistema de la guardería.
La
Todo el gas que
guardería.
viene de la máquina se hace justo aquí en la fábrica. Se llama el humo rojo.
El humo
Ahora
rojo.
mismo todo va hacia la derecha. Necesitamos hacer que el humo vaya para la izquierda. Y así vamos a poder atraparlo. La máquina probablemente tendrá un par de seguros que tendrás que quitar. Pero creo que puedes lograrlo. Te llamo cuando termines.
I know this won't be in Spanish, but might as well still see it. Maybe it does change it? Swapping hands is easy. Okay, so the Spanish subtitles at the bottom does actually tell you what it's saying. So that's actually pretty good. Para evitar grandes sidas? Okay, I probably said that wrong. Gracias. Usa el Grappack 2.0 con cuidado. ¿Qué hora es? Hora de jugar. Vámonos. El humo rojo. Wow. Tonto. No, you dumb game. There we go. You see? You want me to do the trophy where, like, you gotta play the game without 200 presses, and then you, like, aim at it, and then it doesn't connect. Lo hicimos! We did it! Okay, so that text is in Spanish. Maybe I should have the language on Spanish then, if it actually does change Yeah, we'll keep it on Spanish.
¡Oh, no! ¡Alguien cortó la energía! Ok, te envío otra llave. Está bajo la estatua. Úsala para entrar en Hogar Dulce Hogar. Y cuando estés dentro, encuentra el generador de respaldo. ¡Buena suerte!
Buena suerte. Good luck. Time to go to home sweet home. Okay, so that's good. The text actually reflects what's being said. Just sadly, not all the text is changed to the language you're playing to. Not even like subtitles. The curtains are huggy wuggy. What's outside over there? Time to play PT. Happy and fun. Why was it done? Porque eso no es en español.
Trágicas noticias esta mañana a las 9:45 am. Las autoridades locales informaron que se encontró el cuerpo de un niño en la finca del fallecido Elliot Ludwig, el aclamado fabricante de juguetes y fundador de la Playtime Company. En este momento, la identidad del niño aún es desconocida. La víctima fue encontrada en el dormitorio en una bolsa de lona grande. Los oficiales en la escena informan que los restos parecen haber sido profanados. Tanto órganos como huesos importantes del cadáver faltaban en el cuerpo de la víctima. Se desconoce en este momento si esta extracción fue efectivamente la causa de muerte.
Not gonna lie, some of those subtitles were not accurate to what the voice was saying, so that's interesting.
Trágicas noticias esta mañana a las 9:45 am. Las autoridades locales informaron que se encontró el cuerpo de un niño en la finca del fallecido Elliot Ludwig, el aclamado.
And then you don't get anything else? It just keeps on saying static?
En este momento, la identidad del niño aún... Tras los acontecimientos recientes, se pidió a Playtime Co. dar cualquier comentario al respecto. Esto es lo que dijeron. Cito: es repugnante. Elliot Ludwig fue un gran hombre. Y quienes lo conocieron saben que no era una persona violenta, y mucho menos lo que ahora afirman otros. Tenía un profundo amor en su corazón por niños como este, haciendo que las acciones de quien plantó este cuerpo fueran aún más enfermas. Esperamos limpiar su buen nombre, tanto ante el público como ante los ojos de la ley. Sigan sintonizando para más.
And that's kind of weird. The subtitles are not accurate to what's being said in Spanish. I guess you either play with English with subtitles on, or you just play with Spanish audio and don't have any subtitles on. Only.
Tienes que huir.
That's not even what he said either. Tienes que orar.
A pesar de las afirmaciones de Playtime sobre la inocencia de Ludwig, muchos creen que su naturaleza solitaria y misteriosa mostrada en las décadas anteriores dan mucho de qué pensar. Cuando se les preguntó, los vecinos de Ludwig indicaron que a menudo regresaba a su casa en horas extrañas de la noche y se marchaba antes del amanecer. Mientras que algunos creían que estaba enfermo, otros creían que... No te muevas. Quédate quieto. Parece que Playtime Co. piensa mantener el nombre de Elliot Ludwig dentro de su marca pese a todo. Lo que es seguro es que una gran batalla legal se aproxima.
Elliot Ludwig. El gato. Siempre me olvida de ese rito. That's cool. They even have the reverse words in Spanish. ¿Por qué no viniste? Guilt haunts you?
Despierta. Despierta.
You see, the radio is saying
Despierta.
Despierta, and the subtitles say arriba or some shit like that. Because the English word says get up, right? Despierta in the radio means like wake up, or it could be like get up. But the word that I said before, like arriba, means up. So it's just weird. If you're gonna play this game in a different language, I would recommend to just stick to the language and don't change the text. But even then, the text is cool because it does show up on the computer screen and in certain areas. So it's just gonna be weird seeing the Spanish subtitles not really reflecting what's being said in the Spanish language. This is gonna be a 1 minute audio log.
Saludos, empleados, y bienvenidos a su primer día aquí en Playtime. Estamos seguros de que en los próximos días hallarán a su nueva familia tan cariñosa y comprensiva como la suya. Siéntete libre de pasear por los pasillos. Ven con nosotros para almorzar u observa a nuestros hijos jugar y aprender a su gusto. Únete a los innovadores donde los límites de la ciencia se amplían. O sé uno de los consejeros de la guardería cuya diligencia y cuidado por nuestros niños ayudarán a crear un futuro mejor. Ya lo verán. Ahora, tú tienes tu parte en ese futuro, así que si regresas mañana sintiéndote infeliz por dónde estás o por lo que hiciste, no te preocupes, porque tu supervisor está aquí y feliz de escucharte. Y si regresas años más tarde, incapaz de tolerar lo que te dice tu conciencia, descendiendo a la oscuridad y al polvo, descubriendo que todo lo que te espera son horrores incomprensibles, cada uno hambriento de tu regreso, ansioso de poder encontrarte.
I like this voice actor.
Te sonrían desde una sombra, con la boca llena de dientes, carne y plástico, observando y esperando pacientemente su turno para recibir una cálida bienvenida. O tal vez no te darán el tiempo para descubrir tu lugar en el mundo que dejaste. Un mundo que ahora es suyo. Bienvenido a casa.
Cargando. Ok, vámonos. Joy. El hora de Joy. Where did the catnap go? Up there? Ah. I always wondered that would happen, and now I know. Time to talk to Piggy Piggy.
Hola, soy Piggy Piggy. A comer. Carne asada, deliciosa. Pollo a la parrilla, riquísimo. Elefante chamuscado, ¡yum! Unicornio al vapor, Sigo con hambre. Hey, ¿qué te parece si tú y yo somos amigos?
No, gracias. It's funny, in English they make it sound very, like, scary, but just natural in Spanish. Just like, hey, you want to be friends? Why is it so hard for me to find these videotapes? Sometimes they're literally, like, right in front of them. Why can I never find the cassette whenever I actually need to? Ever have no one. How you doing? Really? Congratulations. Pretty good. Just replaying this, but checking out other languages to see if there's any bugs, glitches, or hiccups. If anything, do you remember where the videotape for this section of the game is? I kind of forgot. I forgore. Oh, it's a secret room that you gotta find? Okay. Thank you. I'll do my best to try and find it then. Also, if anything, you know what? Maybe this might be a bit helpful. I'll throw that down there for now. If anything, I might have to quickly watch a video to see where that tape was. Just because I don't want to miss out on anything. Oh, hell yeah. That's actually my favorite part of the game. Miss Delight? She's amazing. Just kind of sad that we won't see her again. You want Huggy Wuggy to like return, or Huggy Wuggy is like your favorite? I think Huggy will return. Scary!
Un abrazo al día aleja a los monstruos.
You know what? His voice sounds exactly what I thought it would in Spanish.
Dos abrazos al día hacen una linda vida. Abrazos para siempre. Abrazos sin parar.
Abrazos hasta pop.
Te abrazaré hasta que explotes.
I'll hug you until you explode. Damn. Have you seen the Chapter 4 leaks? Not really. I don't want to get spoiled before the game comes out.
Un abrazo al día aleja a los monstruos.
Well, I mean, that's not leaks, though. It's supposed to be Nightmare Critters? That's just Twitter telling us what's gonna happen. It's basically the same gist so far? Not really. I mean, no offense, but like people kind of like assume that we already know everything about Chapter 4 and that Chapter 4 is going to be about the Nightmare Critters. Like, did everyone forget what they showed off for Chapter 3? I can watch that Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 trailer, and I don't see Miss Delight in the trailer at all. So just because we see certain characters in the trailer doesn't mean that's going to be all the characters in the chapter. But yeah, Miss Delight, they kept that a secret for Chapter 3, and you and I can agree that that's probably the best and scariest part of this chapter. So I feel like they're going to have some good scares in Chapter 4, but they just don't want to show us because otherwise it will be the surprise will be ruined. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna just be getting Nightmare Critters for Chapter 4. That would be dumb. Mom Games announced it? They announced that the Nightmare Critters are not gonna be the only bad guys in the game. And I feel that's already spoiling the game. Hopefully we get some new monster? I mean, the Nightmare Critters are the new, though. I'm pretty sure Boxy Boo attacked Kissy Missy? Maybe. That actually would be a pretty good theory. We do have to find this videotape, though. I thought I threw one down here. What? Oh, there it is. It fell behind the desk. Oh my god. Uh-oh. There we go. Didn't see it coming. Although I'm not leaving without hearing all the tapes in the different language, so I might have to find a video that tells me where the tape is. Oh wait, I technically didn't go over here. Watch, the secret room is over here. There's one of them. But what about the tape upstairs, though?
El sujeto está estable. Designado 1322.
1322.
Neuronales claras detectadas en su última revisión. A pesar de ser irregular, lo extrajimos de Hogar Dulce Hogar antes de apagar las luces para probar.
¿Qué le haces a mi amigo?
¿Qué haces despierto? ¿Cómo entraste aquí?
¿Kevin está enfermo? ¿Por qué te lo llevaste?
Sí. Kevin está muy enfermo.
Kevin is sick.
Demasiado enfermo. Queremos que se mejore. Pero solo va a mejorarse si lo llevamos a donde podemos darle el cuidado apropiado y si descansa apropiadamente.
¿Crees que se va a mejorar?
Así será. Somos buenos en lo que hacemos, hijo. Prestamos atención en la escuela, aprendimos y dormimos cuando lo necesitábamos. Como tú lo necesitas ahora, diría yo. Vamos, volvamos a tu cama.
Ok.
Fue un placer conocerte, Joseph. Y te prometo, tu amigo estará bien. Cuando vuelvas a verlo, nunca habrá estado mejor.
Also, it's interesting that this scientist just sounds like a normal scientist. He doesn't sound like evil like he does in the English version. Tape. Location. Let me see if I can quickly find a video that just shows me where all the tapes are. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So we got VHS tape 2, VHS 3. This is number 4. Yeah, we missed one upstairs. Oh, that's dumb. I hate this game. Alright, let's find the other tape. ¿Qué pasó con Kevin? So far, so good. The only gripes I have with the other languages is that the subtitles does not reflect what's being actually said. I can't believe I couldn't find this right here.
Parece que están todos.
Pues claro, nunca se perderían esto. ¿Quién es, señorita Brooks? ¿Quién se va? ¿Qué está pasando? Esta semana, el Dr. White seleccionó a nuestro querido Samuel.
Dr. White. Oh, please, there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, it means a lot that you stopped by.
Despedida, Sam. ¿Listos? Conmigo. 1, 2, 3.
Adiós, Sam. I wonder what Sam got turned into. If anything, we never make it to the 3rd floor, eh? I wonder what's up there. I got stuck on this part forever. Not gonna lie, so did I. Jaybird kind of had to give me a hint for me to actually get past this, and I feel dumb. Then again, like, how are you supposed to know that you're supposed to grab that? It takes a while to figure it out, so I don't know. And it's funny because you never have to do a puzzle like this ever again in the rest of the game. Also, the scariest part of the game is coming up right now. Ah! You already got the platinum for this game, right? I wonder if Poppy's gonna have the same voice actress that she did in Chapter 1, which I clearly remember from over a year ago at this point, right? She had an older voice, if I can remember. Oh, you play Steam? Well, there's still challenges or achievements on Steam, no?
Nada malo. Vinimos aquí a ayudar.
It's a young voice. I actually don't remember what she sounded like in Chapter 1.
Me alegro de que Oli pudiera ayudarte. Te hallamos gracias a su ayuda.
Excuse me?
Parece que el tren nos pasó factura.
That's a glitch.
Pasaste por tantas cosas. Te mereces una explicación. Vamos.
To be fair, you should only do the achievements if you have fun with them. Or if you're an achievement hunter, right? If you don't care about that stuff, then yeah, you should never go for it. And sometimes the achievements can be like, I don't know. It can make the game worse.
Escucha, no soy tu enemiga.
I heard that's a good game.
No te puedes ir. Lo que pasa aquí es más grande que nosotros.
Oh, I don't get games just because they got a platinum trophy list. Rip no one.
Que te torturaron, que nos torturaron. No actúan solos. Son discípulos del original. El prototipo.
El prototipo.
¿Haces los honores? El prototipo ya sabe que vamos a llegar. Si intentas escapar, te matará antes de que llegues a la puerta principal. Por su culpa estuve atrapada en esa maldita caja durante tanto tiempo. No tienes idea de las cosas que ha hecho.
Yeah, she's giving it her all.
Déjame ayudarte a salvar a todos. Todos te vimos. Lo capaz que eres. Mataste a Hagi. Mataste a Mommy.
Mataste.
Me liberaste. Tú eres perfecto para esto.
You should. And then I'll watch it and I'll see if it might be something I might like.
Obstáculo que el prototipo nos puso en contra. No podemos quedarnos. Mantente a salvo. Oli te llamará.
Okay, bye. Uh-oh.
Oye, soy yo de vuelta. Parece que Poppy ya te explicó todo. Y también activó la energía de reserva del domo. Ahora el plan es bastante sencillo. Tenemos que restaurar la energía de la zona de producción de gas. Primero, tienes que volver hacia el edificio de Hogar Dulce Hogar. Deberías poder encontrar un gran cable de energía en algún lado cerca de la entrada. Tómalo y conéctalo bajo la estatua.
Yeah, if I was playing this game in Spanish, I 100% would think Ollie is a human. Ollie doesn't talk as weird as he does in English. In English, Ollie would be like, okay, so you have to grab the wire and bring it over here, and then we can get the power on. Like, Ollie sounds weird in English. And then in Spanish, he actually sounds like a normal human. When I'm ending the stream as soon as I beat this game, so I still got, like, what, an hour and a half left? I'll play this game in a different language another time, but today I guess will be the Spanish, right?
Increíble.
El
Mira
Español.
eso. ¿Recuerdas ese generador que encendiste dentro de Hogar Dulce Hogar? Bueno, era un generador de respaldo para ese edificio, y cada edificio debería tener uno. Ahora que ya tenemos la energía de Hogar Dulce Hogar funcionando en el centro, entonces ya hicimos la primera mitad. Pero ¿a dónde vamos ahora? Todo es muy peligroso en la guardería, y en especial esa casa de ahí. Uy, creo que la mejor opción sería la escuela. Catnap suele dejar ese lugar en paz. Ya te mando la llave.
Gracias. Also, I never noticed there was a toy store in this area that you never go to. Granted, I guess it's because it's destroyed, but I don't know. It's kind of weird that they have a toy store in this area and you just never use it. Ese tiempo de Miss Delight. I think that's how they're gonna say it in Spanish. Mujer Delight? No. It's probably something else. Profesora Delight? That would be like Professor Delight or something. ¿Aló?
Ok, tienes que ser veloz. Prende el generador, vete y conecta el cable de la escuela hacia el centro. Sé cuidadoso. No creo que pueda llamarte de ese lado del domo. Y no estarás solo. Hay alguien más ahí también. No es tu...
Why is the static scarier in Spanish than in English? It might be because it might be louder in Spanish. The shh, like holy shit.
Les habla la señorita Delight. Disculpen las molestias.
Señorita Delight?
Quédense sentados hasta que suene la campana. Y no vayan a los pasillos sin su pase.
Yeah, she definitely has that, like, Spanish teacher voice. Señorita Delight. It's funny, the text is in English, but this is in Spanish. Now, will I butcher my original language by trying to read this? Probably. Hace tan solo pocas semanas fue la hora de regocijo. Yeah. Hoy solo hay silencio en la escuela. No creo que nadie aquí sepa qué hacer. En los pasillos asuentes de niños los murmullos, that's an interesting one, se oyen como si fuesen gritos. Los demás maestros y yo nos sobresaltamos constantemente. Tendremos que acostumbrarnos. Algo trabo la puerta principal esta mañana y no hemos logrado abrirla. Yeah, I definitely fucked up a lot of those words. But from what I can understand, it was basically the same as the English version, so that's good. I don't know, I feel like I did a lot of those words bad. Some of them I do remember, but... plus, I don't know what type of Spanish they're using, but... I'd rather try than not try at all. At the end of the day, I gotta give this game props because they actually did a pretty good Spanish dub and Spanish text. Not many games go out of their way to actually make a fully voice-acted version for another language. Also, I don't think I'm gonna read more than one. Señorita Delight. Hola, ¿a dónde estás? Ah, ahí. Agarramos esto para después.
Espera, te reconozco. Sí, me acuerdo. ¿Tú trabajabas aquí? ¿Cómo estás? Vivo. ¿Mm? ¿Barbie? Ah.
¿Barbie?
Dice que buscas a los trabajadores. A Catnap no le gustaría eso. Mejor vete. Por tu bienestar.
I guess that's how you say Barb in Spanish, Barbie, but it's gonna sound like a different thing, obviously. Barbie. Imagine the Spanish version, she actually just had a Barbie doll to hit us with. We'll see if tomorrow we play this in Japanese. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
¿Y los niños? Por favor, dime dónde están. ¿Están en el mismo lugar que los empleados? ¡No! ¿Están a salvo? ¡Sí! ¿Puedo verlos? ¡No! Y eso fue todo. No me dijo nada más. Seguro porque sabía que los mataría a todos.
Ooh. I like the Spanish laugh, but I will say the English laugh is a bit more crazier. Also, I had the Roblox gameplays. In Spanish, it's called Profesora Delight. Well, that's how it would be if her English name was Professor Delight, right? But I guess because her English name is Miss Delight, in Spanish it would be Señorita Delight. And that's why I guess they call her Señorita Delight in this game. But you're not wrong. If she's a teacher or professor, then it should be Profesora Delight. Pero yo no sé por qué lo cambiaron a Señorita Delight. Also, hola, ¿cómo estás? My Spanish isn't very good, and I'm very sorry and ashamed of that. But you know what? I'll try. Either way, I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's cool seeing the differences between like the voice actresses saying something in English and in Spanish or any other language. But yeah, today's playthrough will only be a Spanish playthrough. And yes, I know I'm playing it with Spanish subtitles and Spanish voices, and I'm still talking in English because I'm just trash. Hey there, Mban, how you doing? Are you already bored of Silent Hill 2? You've only played an hour and like 20 minutes of it. Or are you so scared of it that you're like over here like telling me how amazing it is? Either way, I hope you're enjoying your night.
No te enseñaron a escuchar, ¿cierto? En ese aspecto eres como el resto de los humanos. Me pregunto si también gritas de dolor como ellos. Muy pronto lo sabré.
Oh, she was getting a bit crazier at the end there. That's pretty good. Loving it, 2 hours, 20 minutes, just taking a break? Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I'll more than likely be playing Silent Hill 2 tomorrow, so I guess, I don't know. Sad face for me. Watch it gets Game of the Year. That actually would be wild for it. I doubt it though, because I don't remember the last time a remake got a Game of the Year, so I'm not gonna hold my breath for Silent Hill 2 to get it, but it'd be wild.
Hola, estudiantes. Búsquennos a mis hermanas y a mí para aprender cosas de todas las materias. Presiona mi botón para aprender de anatomía. ¿Sabías que hay más de 96,000 kilómetros de vasos sanguíneos en el cuerpo humano? Para comparar, una vuelta entera a la Tierra son 40,000 kilómetros.
That's not bad.
El hueso más pequeño del cuerpo es el estribo en tu oído, pero si se daña, podrías perder la audición.
No.
¿Quieres aprender más sobre los órganos? Presta atención en clases. Hola, estudiantes. Búsquennos a mis hermanas y a mí para aprender cosas de todas las materias. Presiona mi botón para aprender.
So far, so good. I recommend performance mode, though. Graphics is nice, but it feels really choppy. I mean, to be fair, I've never really played a game on graphics mode day one, so I probably will stick with performance. But I will say, if you see more of the fog in graphics mode, I actually might take the choppy hit to be able to get that creepy atmosphere. Plus, it is day one, so it might just need a couple patches that could fix that issue. But I mean, that's not bad if that's the only issue. Señorita Delight! Most games are on graphics mode by default, though. Oh, even Security Breach is on graphics by default. Funny enough, it's still the same, like, groans in English. I guess they didn't really need different languages to make the moans and groans of Miss Delay. I'll rate that in 1 second. Roblox gameplays, alright? Also, I thank you very much for stopping by and chilling with us. We'll be playing this until we finish it, so this is a good spot to stop right now. I dislike that in Chapter 3, Catnap, instead of sneaking and giving chase to the player, it just appears in the end. Yeah, that's the worst thing about Catnap. Like, you don't really, like, have an encounter with it until the end of the game. It would have been nice if it maybe had like a chase sequence in like maybe the beginning of the game or something, and then we fight him at the end. But just fighting him at the end kind of feels like we're fighting Miss Delight and the Smiling Critters more than we fight Catnap. And before someone says Catnap's a Smiling Critter, I mean like we fight more so the plushy variants of the Smiling Critters than the big busybody project, which is Catnap himself. One more issue is that the enemies seem to clip through stuff a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's just modern gaming, though. I can, like, find any game that's come out in the past 5 years and there's clipping issues. Hell, I mean, we were playing Resident Evil 3 Remake yesterday, you know, and that game came out in, what, 2021? Maybe 2020? And you have zombies, like, clipping through the doors and stuff. Now, if you want to say it's 2024 and it shouldn't happen, I agree with you, but that's just video game stuff that's always going to happen. So, now, is it immersion breaking? Sure, but, I mean, you can only do so much. But if you're telling me the only issues are, like, enemies clip and it stutters on graphical mode, then, at least to me, that's, like, nothing. That's telling me, okay, so the game itself is actually, like, okay. The gameplay, the story, there's no, like, bugs or glitches that can prevent me from actually, like, playing and enjoying the game. That sounds amazing already. Granted, I guess I could say the same for, like, Resident Evil 2 Remake, which, if I will compare Silent Hill 2 Remake to anything, then I guess RE2 Remake will be the game, and that game hardly had any issues day one, so. There was potential for him patrolling the play care, and you do some puzzles while avoiding getting killed. At least they did a good job on the Miss Delight and the time. Yes, 100%. And funny enough, I was playing a game on Fortnite yesterday that kind of had Catnap chasing you around the play care area, and it actually was pretty cool and scary in a way. But yeah, in the official main game, you would wish they would do a bit more with that, sadly. But they didn't, so sad face. Uh-oh, I forgot to get the power. I forgot to get the power. Power. Yeah, if anything, me saying something good about the story may have been a bit too early, considering, like, well, you can only get so much out of a story in the first, like, 2 hours. Señorita Delight, por favor. So far, the story I won't spoil, but feels one-to-one like the OG. Only gripe is that the startling cutscenes, the dialogue seems really quiet, but after it seems normal. Okay, so it's just audio inconsistencies. That, funny enough, this game actually has, if you play it on a different language that isn't English. Some of the voice lines are lower than usual, and some of them are louder than normal, so... Like... I know, I'm not, like, discrediting anything that you're saying, but so far what you're telling me is the game only has, like, minor issues. It's not, like, I guess the best way I could compare it is, it's not a security breach where you can't play it unless, you have, like, the greatest PC of all time, or a PS5. And even then, it still, like, breaks, crashes, and stuff, so... That just sounds great to me as a gamer, that they actually made a good working game. If anything, I'm gonna have to, like, praise Blooper Team when I play it, because it's, like, a lot of people are shitting on them. Are you gonna apologize to Blooper Team? I remember you being like, oh, bro, it's gonna be bad, it's Blooper Team, this and that, and I'm like, hey, man, I mean, yeah, they make shit, but sometimes they can make something good once in a while. You'll love the movement. I'll say that. It doesn't feel like RE where everything is over the top heavy. So it's not RE sex movement? Which is what RE remakes have been using for the past while, and I really fucking hate that. Poppy Playtime 4 announced and didn't have that much hype like the other chapters did? Are you sure about that? Because, like, every day on YouTube I see someone making a video on Poppy Playtime. Whether it's a good video or a bad video, it's still hype for the game. So I don't know if I can agree with that Roblox games. Yeah, I don't know I don't know all the settings in Silent Hill, but I'm probably gonna go with, like, limited to no HUD. See if I can have everything to classic. Also, interestingly enough, if you come back here, the shutter is open and Miss Delight's gone, which makes people theorize that she could come back, but to me it just kind of means that, like, the game reset and kind of made the body disappear and open up the gate. The best theory I can tell you is it's open and she's gone because the prototype grabbed her body. That's all I can say about that. There's so many settings, it's impressive how much they let you change the stuff. No, that's good. That's good. If anything, I feel like I'm going to praise Silent Hill 2 Remake more than RE2 Remake.
Soy Hoppy Hopscotch. ¿Quieres saltar hasta la luna conmigo?
Sí, por favor.
A las 3 conmigo. 1, 2, 3. Ja, no llegamos muy alto, ¿o sí?
But I set my game at combat hard and puzzle standard. Sounds good. And have you done any puzzles yet or no?
¿Otra vez? 1, 2, 3. No, aún no llegamos. Mira, no vamos a parar hasta llegar a la luna. 1, 2... ¡No, no! ¡No te mires los pies! ¡Eso no importa! ¡De vuelta, de vuelta!
Getting aggressive. Alright, let's hear this. This is what makes me laugh in the English version, so we'll see how it sounds in Spanish. It's shorter than the English one, sadly. But it's not bad. It actually was a bit scarier for a little bit, and then it just cut off, sadly. Salta! I wonder how angry this guy sounds in Spanish.
Estúpido elevador de porquería.
Damn, he's already
¿Pasa
angry
algo, Rich?
from the first sentence.
Nada. Entreguemos este cargamento y vámonos.
Hola, mi nombre es Elliot Ludwig. Cuando ves el mundo...
No eres fanático de este lugar, ¿verdad?
No, nunca me gustó la idea. Digo, ¿no te parece que los niños merecen un poco de luz de verdad en vez de tantos focos y cielos pintados? Además, no podemos ni siquiera hablar con los niños. ¿No es eso? Perdón, Stuart.
It doesn't sound angry at all in Spanish.
Ese no es el Rich que conozco.
Bueno, trato de no ser tan gruñón todo el tiempo. Mi esposa dice que soy un amor, pero que debo controlar mi temperamento. Así que lo hago por ella.
No eres como el resto, Rich. Eres un sincericida. Pero siempre me ha gustado eso de ti.
¿Sí? Eres de los pocos.
¿Sabes, Rich? Con mi jubilación acercándose, me han estado presionando mucho para que elija mi reemplazo. Estaba pensando en dártelo a ti.
¿De verdad?
De verdad. Nada oficial todavía. Pero creo que hay un tipo decente detrás de toda esa terquedad. Un hombre honesto y trabajador. Si es que tengo razón, diría que tus posibilidades son buenas.
Wow, yo no sé qué decir. Solo que me alegra que no todo el mundo me odie aquí.
No todos, Rich. No todos.
Not bad, but yeah, in the English version, Rich does sound angrier than he does in Spanish. And TikTok people started fighting about Hoppy's... Hoppy? Gender, girls saying that she, he was female, and boys saying that she, he was male. Well, to be fair, that's TikTok for you. They're always talking about dumb shit, so... I don't think it really matters. If someone's gonna be like, oh, it's a girl because she's voiced by a girl. Yeah, so was like 90% of all like kids cartoons back in like the 90s and 2000s. If you tell me that Ash Ketchum sounds like a boy, I'll be like, yeah, okay, sure. Hell, Timmy Turner was voiced by a goddamn amazing voice actress. So, but yeah, I at least for me, I honestly don't give a shit what genders any of these characters are. I care if they're scary. That's what I care about. Also, I'll read that in 1 second before. Yeah, exactly. Like, Gregory's voiced by a woman, so does that mean that Gregory's a woman? No, Gregory's a robot. Okay, shut up. Shit! Kakarot's voiced by, like, an 80-year-old woman, so... Or Goku, depending on what you go by, so... And before someone says, not in the English, I'm not talking about the English, then. Oh yeah, let me see what you said. Quite a few puzzles, and they seem pretty clear. You need to read the notes, to which I like more than giving you the objective on the top left. Well, I will say there's the difference between the game giving you an objective and a game giving you the answers of the puzzle on the top left. For example, when Resident Evil, like, in RE2, when you get to the, like, sewers, it'll be like, find the chess pieces right on the top left. That's not telling you what the puzzle is. That's just telling you your objective. But if Silent Hill 2 Remake doesn't even tell you your objective on the top left, then I guess that's good. But yeah, don't really know what much I can say about that until I play the game. But not gonna lie, if you're telling me that the puzzles are like kind of self-explanatory, I might actually play it on hard. Fuck. Puta! Gregory's voiced by a female, right? Doesn't make them a female. Exactly. But then again, that's not like Roblox's gameplay's opinion or how they perceive the characters. They were just saying that's what TikTok talks about, and yeah, that's why I said TikTok always talks about dumb shit. Shit, I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if Ollie was voiced by a woman in both languages. Wait, what? Oh, it's because I gotta run, don't I? Yeah, that makes sense. To be honest, Spanish people are used to being overworked. Makes sense why it doesn't sound very angry American. Yeah, no comment about that. That's all I'm gonna say. Loading screen? Yep. Playhouse. Oh, I actually can't wait to see Dog Day's performance in this. I feel like we're actually done the game in 30 minutes. Okay, same grunts and noises in English. It's interesting, this game has some of the best animations and some of the stiffiest, trashiest animations? What, Silent Hill or this game?
Ok, este es Catnap, experimento número 1188.
1188.
¿Cuál es su nombre real? Ah, ok. Hola, Teo. ¿Cómo te va, campeón?
Hola, Teo.
Normalmente el Dr. Soya se encarga de estas cosas, pero no está, digamos. Así que aquí me tienes hasta reemplazarlo. Primero, bien hecho. Oficialmente ya son 4 años en tu nuevo cuerpo. Y en serio progresaste mucho, pequeño. Me comentaron que cuando tú y las criaturas sonrientes, o sea...
Criaturas
Tompe y
sonrientes.
Piki Piki y bla, 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 se sumaron a la guardería, tú no te estabas llevando tan bien con ellos como el resto. Pero mírate ahora, los niños te aman. Y ese humo rojo, digo, es fantástico, ¿no crees? ¿Su voz sigue sonando así?
What
Leo,
the fuck?
Nadie te va a salvar. Tú perteneces en esta prisión. Te dejaremos salir de vez en cuando a la guardería, pero tú vives aquí.
Who hired Dr. Claw to be the voice of goddamn Catnap in Spanish?
Esta es tu vida real. Acostúmbrate.
Also, I'm gonna say it right now. If you want your game to be scary, just make it in the Spanish area. Resident Evil 4 is proof. That's Spanish Catnap, and yeah, goddamn, they went hard for Spanish Catnap. I actually want to hear more of Spanish Catnap. Holy fuck. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. La invocación es clave. Hemos renacido. Renacido? Isn't that... No, I'm not even gonna try. I was gonna say like some type of like resurrection. Heck, I still gotta do a Spanish playthrough of Resident Evil 4, man. Not that I can remember. I think there were certain sections that I played in Spanish, because I do remember hearing Spanish Krauser, but I don't remember actually replaying the whole entire game in Spanish. So I wouldn't mind if, since people have asked me to replay that game, I wouldn't mind replaying that in Spanish. But I feel like that's not why people want me to replay it. Now this is something I can actually like praise this game over SB, that they actually have a fully voice-acted Spanish version. SB just has Spanish subtitles and calls it a day. This actually like went above and beyond, and that's something I can't like shit on. And it's not just Spanish, there's like 5 other languages you can play in this game, and that's actually sick. Granted, when we played Chapter 1 and we went to Italian, it was still in English with Italian subtitles. So we'll see if this game actually like does have Italian voice actors, actresses. But if not, I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be like the big languages that they translated. Why a playground for kids would have slides that connect to different zones, cables, and big buttons, including a sail area? Well, to be fair, I doubt the kids were actually ever meant to come to this area. I feel like this area in particular was where the scientists would like watch over the kids, and the playground was technically kind of like an obstacle course that the scientists would record data on to see which of the kids were able to like escape or problem solve as quickly as possible. Yeah, like I see this area for like staff members. I don't see kids actually like chilling and being in here. I could be wrong, but usually areas that have like vending machines aren't going to be for kids, because how are the kids going to get money in a place like this? I could be wrong about that. Weird. I think you would get some lore here. Even like, I don't know, like that saying Theodore, that actually would have been cool lore. You only come down here for a trophy. I'm still waiting. Estoy esperando. Alright, let's hear this voice acting.
Tú eres el ángel de Poppy.
Oh, he's got lighter voice. It's not deep.
No aquí. Estás en la casa de Klaw-Naw, Ángel. Su hogar. Millones de pares de ojos te miran, observan, te aguardan con hambre. Solo quieren meterse debajo de tu piel y devorarte pedazo a pedazo, llenar lo que está vacío en su interior. Esa cosa, Klaw-Naw, el prototipo es su dios, y esto es lo que le hace a los herejes. Estos pequeños juguetes siguen a Klaw-Naw para evadir este destino. Y a cambio pueden comer. Intentamos vencer el control del prototipo. Soy la última de las criaturas sonrientes. Escúchame.
Criaturas hirientes.
Salir de este lugar.
Nice rip, Noah.
Tienes que vivir. Tú y Poppy pueden arreglar esto. Acabar la locura. El terror. Oh no. Oh no. Déjame. Por favor, lárgate. ¡Corre!
I'm just gonna say it, I like the Spanish version way better than the English version. The English version has too deep of a voice for me to, like, I don't know, feel sympathy or have a trust in Dog Day. But the Spanish one, yeah, no, he went all out for it. How? How? Levántate, sí, but how? And then I gotta redo this all over again. Did Dog Day clip through the game to get me? Because he was way far behind me, and then he just, like, grabbed me. Okay. Maybe Spanish Dog Day has some cheats.
Oh no! Déjame. Por favor, lárgate. ¡Corre!
Lárgate, cabrón. That's a line from me. Yeah, no, I was running the entire time. Dog Day cheated. Funny enough, I think I can, like, just camp here for a bit. No, not bad.
Dog Day dice, ¡atrapa! ¡Ve, ve! ¡Tan lejos como puedas! ¿Por qué te quedaste ahí? No puedes estar aquí. Debes irte.
Why was that so fucking different than the English version?
Dog Day dice, ¡atrapa!
It sounds like Dipper for you? You might have to tell me Dipper from what franchise. That sounds familiar, but I can't exactly remember what that's from right now.
Hey, ¿estás bien? ¿Sin dolores ni mutilaciones? Ah, me alegra
No mutilations? That's a good one.
mucho que estés bien. No me gustaría seguir perdiendo más amigos aquí. Oye, ¿viste aquel santuario? Catnap lo hizo para el prototipo. Verás, antes de que Catnap se volviera Catnap, supongo que hubo un accidente bastante serio. Casi se muere, pero dicen que el prototipo salvó su vida, sacrificando su propia libertad en el proceso. Para Catnap, el prototipo es un superhéroe y salvó este lugar. Entonces Catnap lo cree un dios y mata a quien se le oponga. A nosotros también, si no nos cuidamos. ¿Ese santuario te asustó? Si pensaste que eso era aterrador, aguanta a ver la cosa de verdad. De igual manera, ya nos acercamos al final. Ya te mandé una llave nueva. Mejor anda para la oficina de los consejeros. No es perfecto, pero debería tener energía suficiente. Si activas y conectas la energía de ese generador, creo que debería ser suficiente. Mantén los ojos abiertos con Catnap. Cada sombra y luz titilante es un escondite para él. Siempre acecha a su presa primero. Te quitará todo lo que tengas para defenderte. Y cuando estés más vulnerable, te matará. Catnap vive por la casa. Buena suerte. Hablamos luego.
Hablamos luego. Yeah, not gonna lie, if I was in this universe and Poppy or Ollie was in Spanish, I 100% would die by him. He sounds like a actual person in Spanish. He doesn't sound like like an imitation of a human. No ouchies or boo-boos? No, this person's like actually talking like a normal human being. So 100% in Spanish, I 100% would be killed by Ollie because they just sound like a normal person. They don't sound fake like in the English version. So, you finished the school already? Of course. Wait, does Spanish Ollie actually sound like Dora? Like the English? No. Well, it depends what you think they sound like. But to me, Ollie has like at least compared to Dora, more of a like male kid's voice. So it's actually more accurate to like how a little kid should sound compared to the English VA. So far, every VA in Spanish has been doing an amazing job. There's a couple lines I do like in English a bit more, like Miss Delight's crazy laugh is better in English, but so far so good. It's better than what Security Breach did or what FNAF does, which is just get a piece of text and call it a day. This is gonna be interesting. Wait, is this not going to be in Spanish? It has to be. Okay, I guess not.
El siguiente mensaje es para todos los empleados de Playtime Co. A las 11:01 AM, hora oriental, se presentó una criatura hostil no identificada dentro de las instalaciones. El personal debe seguir los protocolos de evacuación de emergencia inmediatamente. Abandone objetos personales. No interactúe con ningún individuo hostil. Si no encuentra una salida, refúgiese en una zona oculta. Use mantas o almohadas para cubrir su cuerpo y permanezca en silencio. No mire por ninguna ventana. No abra puertas a nadie. No haga contacto visual con...
Abre la puerta ahora. Llegó la hora de regocijo. Oh my god, new smiling critter! Ginger Brief! Simon Smokes? Simon Smokes? What? Yes, you mean Nightmare Critter. One thing that I didn't like, one thing I didn't get, it's currently the hour of joy right now, but when you look at the clock, it isn't 11:01 a.m.? Are you talking about like this clock right here? Or something else before, because to be fair, that videotape was like made and played when the Hour of Joy occurred, which I'm gonna assume happened 10 plus years ago. Yeah, it's not meant to reflect what actually happened. What actually like this clock is not representative of this tape. I want to assume, even though it's not moving, this clock has been going on for years, and maybe it just recently died due to like lack of battery, but. This videotape was played when the Hour of Joy happened. When did it happen? I actually don't know. Because apparently, this is interesting, but this game takes place in 2005. So, if I don't know, if we were here like 5 years after the shit popped off, then the Hour of Joy happened on like the year 2000. And then the head managers or whatever play that tape. They're like, hey, everyone get out. It's like 11. You're all going to die if you stay here. And, they didn't. So that's my my theory as to why the clocks aren't related to that, because it would make sense. It wouldn't make sense if the clocks are still at 11 a.m. or p.m. after all this time. Simon Smokes knows he's cool and popular, and he makes sure nobody ever forgets it, whether showing off for friends or bragging about one of his accomplishments. It's always a popularity contest. But we did Chapter 1 in 1991? Really? We were there for 24 years? I'm not sure. Does it actually tell you that Chapter 1 takes place in 1991? I thought the year that you see is because of that tape. Like that tape was made in 1991. With him, almost always he wins. In truth, he is a colossal jerk, but he does have a knack for getting away with the big win. I watch theory videos. I need to watch some more theory videos, but I know this game doesn't take place in 2024. But yeah, that's why the clocks don't I don't know, stop at 11, because if they did, that would kind of insinuate that all like the power turned off at 11, and I just don't think that's the case. ¿Qué fue eso? What was that? I will say it's better than the Chapter 1, but there are some things I wish they could do. For example, if you see something like this, it should have like a white text translating it to whatever language you're playing on. Because I feel that if your native language is in English, you're gonna miss out on a lot of the lore and creepy things that this game and series wants you to feel. Because if your native language is Spanish, you're gonna be like, what does this say? And it just sucks that it couldn't be translated to El prototipo va a salvar todos nosotros, which roughly translates to the prototype will save all of us or some shit. This part has the best jump scare. That's because it's a bullshit jump scare. What do we say about bullshit jump scares? They're good, but they're also bullshit. And I hate bullshit jump scares. But they're also, of course, good. So, Money! I had to Google at Bonzo's getting... I had a good giggle at Bonzo's getting yoinked like that. It was a good one. If anything, Bonzo's just getting fucked in every chapter. You see, that should say, like, Ayuda. Help. I wish FTF was on console? Friday Night Funkin'? Or is that a different one? Oh, Fears to Fathom? Yes. Well, I mean, they're interesting. I don't know if, like, they're scary, but I could be wrong. I've only seen the motel one, and that one was kind of like, eh. But maybe there's other ones that are actually good. Yeah, sorry, I see something F, and I'm like, Friday Night Funkin' or whatever? The sad thing is, catnap doesn't really talk that much in this game, so we're not going to be able to experience the joy of Spanish catnap. The tape's always in the dumbest spot, I swear.
Entren, por favor, tomen asiento.
She doesn't sound as old as she does in the English version.
¿Cómo estuvo el teleférico?
Fue inesperado. El discurso del señor Ludwig fue... Bueno, estamos seguros de que son el orfanato indicado.
Es un lugar mágico. Me sentí como en casa desde el momento en que entré.
Cuando abres esa puerta por primera vez, ya lo sabes. Nunca te irás. Es como encontrar un hogar cuando eres niño y siempre pensar en él cuando quieres sentirte feliz. Entiendo que quieren darle a Jeremy ese hogar.
Sí, y nos gustaría adoptar.
Asombroso. Serán perfectos para...
¿Qué pasa?
Bueno, parece que ha habido complicaciones.
¿Complicaciones? ¿Qué tipo de complicaciones?
No lo sé.
Probando.
El formulario dice experimentando.
Oh, but she says experimentando, which means like experiment. That's so far my biggest gripe about playing this in Spanish with Spanish language and Spanish subtitles. And I hope they do this, but I feel like this will never be the case in anything, video games or movies. The subtitles do not reflect what's actually being said with the actual voices, and that's pissing me the fuck off. Probando means like, it essentially kind of means like testing, trying it out, like a trial. So them saying that Jeremy is in like probando, he's in like a trial period, still makes sense with the testing. But if you heard with your ears, she said, it says, dice, which means it says, experimento, which is basically experiments in Spanish, which I feel like that's kind of telling you what exactly they're doing more so than testing in English. So that's my biggest gripe with this so far. It's saying experimenting in Spanish with the voices, but it's saying testing in the subtitles. So that's something they could fix, but I feel like they're never going to fix that. So still, like I say, granted, I feel like Spanish people aren't watching me, but if you're going to play this in a different language, then take off the subtitles, because it's kind of like, it's essentially like watching an anime with the English, it's English dub with English subtitles, and that will never be accurate, and that's basically what's happening here, and I don't know, I just hope one day they actually, I don't know, reflect what is actually being fucking said, but I don't know. Are any of those lines noticeably different in Spanish? I know they're definitely different because they wouldn't translate the same to English, but is there anything that stands out? So far, that's the biggest thing that stands out to me. They say a certain word in Spanish, and then the subtitles do not reflect that, but oh well. But other than that, yeah, obviously they're going to use different words than what's being used in English, but...
merecemos mejor explicación que esa, ¿no cree?
Usted está a cargo de todo esto. ¿Cómo es posible que no lo sepa?
¿Y por qué nos estamos enterando de esto ahora?
Yo no puedo. Lo siento.
See, she said yo no puedo, lo siento, and that subtitle just says yo no, lo siento. So, I don't know. It's small little things they could fix. Small little things. It's just weird because you would think they gave these lines to the voice actors and actresses in Spanish to say it, right? So why don't they just take the text or script that they gave to those actors, actresses, and just use that as the subtitles for this game? That's what blows my mind. I don't know. It's almost as if they gave the voice actors, actresses a different script than what's actually was used for the subtitles, but whatever.
Hola, soy Crafticón. ¿Me ayudas a pintar? Dame el azul, por favor. Gracias. Ahora, ¿me pasas el rojo?
El rojo.
Más rojo, por favor.
That one was accurate.
¿No hay? Pero no se pudo acabar.
That's not accurate at all.
Me lo estás ocultando. Yo lo sé. ¡Dámelo!
Dámelo. Say suelta eso, which means like let go, give me that, and dámelo means give it to me. So, oh well. You know what I think? I think the subtitles are based off the English dialogue, but the Spanish voice. Yes, I feel like that's what it is, and that's why I'm enjoying the Spanish voice lines, because they're their own thing. It feels natural. Because when you translate English to Spanish, it will feel off if you just say it word for word. So I feel like the Spanish voice actors, actresses are trying to make it work well with their own language. For example, anytime Playtime Co is said, they don't say it in Spanish. They say Playtime Co. But the Smiling Critter, something that also has the same like brand license branding, they actually call them something entirely different in Spanish. They call it like Los Criaturas, something else. It's a cool name, which basically means critters that always smile. But oh well. Video finished uploading. Not gonna lie, chapter 2 was so good. Really? Not gonna lie, I feel like chapter 2 was the worst one in the whole entire series.
Eso está mucho mejor.
Granted, that's just because I don't know. Chapter 3 wasn't that scary? Well, I mean, scary is relative, though. If you're scared of a cat, then this is probably the scariest fucking chapter of all time. If you like cats, then it's not gonna be scary. Just because the game wasn't scary to you does not make it not scary. That makes sense in one language, but not in English. Funny enough, the only time I've actually gotten jump scared in the series has been by chapter 3, Smiling Critters. Kind of hard to get jump scared in chapter 2 when it's just minigame simulator. And chapter 1 is just the final chase at the end. I'm allergic to cats, so I'm gonna run from catnap any day? Yeesh. No, it's good. The jump scare itself isn't scary, it's just being attacked out of nowhere that's scary. Also, I can't see where the... Oh. If anything, does Silent Hill 2 have a different voice, different languages? I could see myself replaying Silent Hill 2 after I finish it in Spanish. The thing is, even though I can't speak Spanish fluently like I could, I can still understand it, so... I'm getting the gist of what people are saying whenever it's in Spanish. What? Oh. Also, it's kind of hard for me to say that our character is still a toy theory when you actually hear our characters, like, breathing when you have the mask on. Unless it's one of those, like, toys that can breathe. At least they got that. I'll say at least they got that. We're actually pretty close to the end of the game. And all I can say is if you're going to make an indie horror game, the least you can do is make accurate subtitles for all languages. That's the thing about indie horror. It's going to be attractive towards kids, and there's kids all over the world. So you got to make sure that the kids can actually understand and keep up with the lore that the West or English speakers are finding out about the game. Not just the Spanish people love playing horror games. All cultures and languages. However, I don't really like it. The lip syncing stays in English, but the dialogue is just changed, which does look really weird. I mean, if you want accuracy, but I don't know. To me, that would just be your average anime dub. No. I don't know, maybe because I grew up with Dragon Ball, but lip syncing being accurate is not a thing that I look at in a video game. shit, I just played RE2 3 Remake, and if you actually, like, turn the character when they're speaking with their mouth, none of the voice lines actually are accurate to their lips, so, I don't know. Now that's more so Capcom fucking up than lip syncing being hard to do, but granted, most people when they play that game, they're looking at the character's ass, so you're not really going to notice that the lip syncing is actually inaccurate in the remakes, unless you, like, turn the character around, so, I don't know. Most Japanese hard games that are, or most hard games that are made in Japan are built for English. Look at Resident Evil. They were gonna make a Japanese, like, audio version of that game, and then they're like, yo, this is cringe. It's actually better when it's in English. It's like, oh, okay. Well, but I've always watched sub, though, so there's that. Oh yeah, if you watch sub over dub, then yeah, the lip syncing is gonna be something that annoys you more than other people. Does the lip syncing change in remakes? What do you mean by that? Like, the lip syncing in the Resident Evil remakes is only good in the cutscenes. When the characters are actually talking in game, the lip syncing is fucking terrible. You can just go. You can literally click on my second part of RE3 Remake. Go to the part where Carlos is trying to talk to the, like, voice recorder about Nathaniel Bard, and the lip syncing is completely off. It looks like he's a goddamn alien trying to talk in English. But I guess there is a difference between in-game lip syncing and cutscene lip syncing. As long as the cutscene lip syncing is good, then that's all RE needs. But it's the in-game lip syncing that's fucking trash in that game. But then again, I also come from, like, the PS1 and 2 era of video games where, I don't know, if they show human characters would just talk like... So, I don't know, you know, it might just be one of those, like, things that annoys the newer generation compared to the older one. So, not saying you're wrong, it's just not gonna be, like, top 10 things I will not play a game for. I'll shit on it like anyone else, because it is a criticism, but me being like, oh shit, like, I was gonna get this game, but not anymore because of the lip syncing? Yeah, no. Bro, I want to get Sparking Zero. If there's a game that's gonna have, like, the worst lip syncing audio, it's probably gonna be that Dragon Ball game that just came out. Also, anyone here playing Sparking Zero? Is it good? Every time I look videos out of it, it just looks like Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Which I guess is a compliment. I noticed that a lot with the RE remakes, too. I like seeing my character from a front angle, and when they talk, I always think, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Well, that's because, I guess, Capcom, like, masterfully assumed that no one was gonna ever, like, change the camera when you're talking in-game. But when you do, the lip syncing's trash. Fuck. If that lip syncing was in another game, people would shit on it. But because it's RE, people love it. And that's my shit on RE part of the stream confirmed or checked off. Hey, don't get me wrong, I don't mind it, but only when it comes to animated games or older games. When you have hyper-realistic models with whack-ass lip syncing, then it looks worse than normal. You're not wrong about that, but like I said, I feel like that's more so something that, like, gamers today will care about. Like, an OG Silent Hill 2 fan would be like, damn, the lip syncing's off, but, like, damn, these graphics look amazing. I doubt they would be like, damn, lip syncing's off, alright, time to go play the original game now. And it's something that could be patched, too. Like, unless I'm mistaken, the blooper team isn't an English team, so they could actually have trouble with lip syncing and stuff. Most of their games are first-person games, so I don't think they really had to work on lip syncing. The only game that they might have had to work on it was the Medium. You know, there's lots of places in Europe where English is not a native language, right? If anything, let me actually search them up. Encuentra la flor.
Este no es el lugar del que regresaste.
Blooper Team is a Polish studio, bro. Their native language is literally Polish. And Poland is in the Europe region, no?
¿Sabes lo que pasó aquí?
Yeah, Poland has been a member of the European Union since 1st of May 2004, so I'm not wrong.
¿Sabes quiénes éramos?
Alright, GG's for that Polish studio, though.
¿Ves por qué tiene que acabar? ¿Sabes siquiera qué es real?
If anything, I wonder if there's a Polish language for Silent Hill 2. No.
No. No lo haces.
I'm scared, guys. Why is Spanish catnap like a fucking monster? God damn. Yo, hire that guy to, like, fucking talk in English, please. Te voy a matar! Yeah, look, I don't know, maybe there might be something to, like, Spanish characters being scary as fuck. The sad thing is, I believe that's the last voice line we get of Catnap. All I can say is if Spanish people are scared of Catnap, but English people love Catnap, I can see why. I can see why.
Algo salió mal. Toma el cable de la oficina del consejero y conéctalo bajo la estatua. Necesitamos el 100%. Buena suerte.
Yeah, Ollie actually sounds like a real person in the Spanish dub. Doesn't sound robotic, as robotic compared to the English version. Like, the English version doesn't make me want to leave. This makes me want to sprint. Yeah. It might be because, like, the voice, the audio is a bit louder compared to the English version, but even then, it's the direction as well.
Te daré una última llave. Poppy la usó para activar las luces del domo cuando
Poppy.
se encontraron antes. Vuelve allí, encuentra el cable y entonces tendremos suficiente energía.
I will say sometimes in Spanish some words have like a millisecond pause, so it sounds sounds weirder compared to the English version, like Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime. I've really been enjoying this playthrough though. Yeah, I guess there's a glitch where you can actually like press square on this when Poppy is opening it, and then you won't even need the key to grab this. Might be some speedrunning tech. I think the English VA was directed to sound creepy, but the Spanish VA was just directed to sound like a rabbit beast. Well, to be fair, Spanish people don't play. Like... Yeah, that's all I can say about that. When the Spanish people get asked to voice act, they give it their all. And I'm not saying that the English one wasn't. It's just, oh fuck, did it fall back? It did. If anything, it's almost like it was a kid that was asked to voice Catnap, which I guess makes sense because it is a kid that's Catnap, and it just doesn't sound scary or terrifying. But with the Spanish voice, it's like, all right, you're a demon monster, so sound like a demon monster. Okay. That's just how it is. Actually, I'm starting to like think if Bendy in the Dark Revival had a Spanish dub. It makes me wonder how Bendy sounds like with that.
Ok, eso debería ser suficiente energía. Lleva la batería a la zona de producción de gas. Y de esa forma podremos salir de aquí. Es la puerta junto al teleférico en el que llegaste. Buena suerte.
Mr. Light sounded good. It's just she sounded like I expected her to, like a kind teacher. And honestly, that's how the English version sounds as well. Oh, even Dog Day had a softer voice in this compared to the English one. Dog Day's voice is too like rough sounding in English for me to like trust them. It's you, Poppy's angel. I guess we're running away from Catnap's ghost. This is the fucking slowest elevator ride ever. The thing is, Dog Day outside that scene in English sounds very enthusiastic, so it's kind of much hearing him talk like that, but I guess it's supposed to show how long he's suffered for. I guess that is true. Plus, the voices they have for the cutouts and TV are like they're meant to be voiced by someone cheery and happy, right? Well, the Dog Day that we meet in this game was more than likely was a human or kid that was turned into that against their own will. So they're gonna have their own voice associated with Dog Day and not be the actual like one from the cartoon. Also, yeah, this is a glitch. We're not supposed to be going this fucking slow. Well, whoops. I like how as soon as we finish MK1, MK1 gives me a notification letting me know that Ghostface is coming out soon. It's a trailer for Ghostface, but it doesn't tell you when he comes out. That's dumb as shit. Come on, MK. Wait, doesn't this upcoming tape have some voices for Cat? No, it's prototype. So we're actually going to hear the prototype's Spanish voice. But the thing is, the prototype mimics voices, so we're not technically going to hear the Spanish voice yet. But we will hear the Spanish voice for the doctor. El prototipo.
Registro 24459.
Kind voice, interesting.
Asunto, experimento 1.
Not generic scientist voice.
El prototipo. Siempre terco y silencioso, como en cada sesión. Aún así, sigo descubriendo nueva información. El descubrimiento de hoy. Fin del registro.
And tape.
¿Ya estás listo para hablar?
Yo tengo
una pregunta.
Adelante.
¿Acaso sientes algo?
¿Sientes algo? Do you feel something?
¿A qué refiere tu pregunta exactamente?
Nos pegas, golpeas, cortas nuestra carne.
¿Lo sientes? Hay un secreto en tu interior, 1006, con un valor inconmensurable. Corto, clavo y quemo por él. Y cada sesión estoy más cerca.
Is there Dragon King?
Puedes hablar o no, pelear o ceder. Igualmente aprendo algo nuevo sobre ti cada día.
To be fair, most scientists are smartasses as well.
Gracias. ¿Me agradeces?
Por supuesto.
Aprendo algo nuevo sobre ti cada día.
That last line was a bit longer in Spanish compared to the English one. But it's essentially the same, that he's mimicking the doctor's voice at the end there. Why is this so fucking low? Is she talking to like a dying like recorder? Why is it so low? This is what I mean. The audio is either too loud, okay, or below average. This is the only voice line that I will say that's like, yo, this is super fucking low. No mueras. Don't die. Alright, cool. Catnap. Catnap. Yeah. I actually don't mind playing this on the hard mode now, which is like not having any gas blocking any of the doors. It actually makes it fun. Well, there's a trophy for not using the gas. Oh shit, I might die here. Ah, fuck. I should have died there, whatever. Yeah, I was gonna say those three cannot be real. I just recently took out the ceiling one, so I can't. Okay, now that one. That might be a problem. Oh, I didn't either, but that's because I wanted to see what would happen. And, yeah, you redo the fight. Oh, so that's what the trophy I got was? I was like, WTF is survived the second dream without taking a wrong turn. You must, that's a different trophy entirely. The second dream without the wrong turn, that's the PT section where you gotta go through that section without getting a wrong turn. There's another trophy for this part where you just don't use any of the battery packs. You don't use the battery here, no here, and no there. You obviously can't use this one because like you have to. You can take it out, but then you will die because you do need that to get through the boss part. GG, can't wait to see the Hour of Joy in Spanish. But yeah, we're almost done with this playthrough. Next time I play this, we'll more than likely play it in Japanese to see if they actually did a full VA for it. But yeah, tomorrow will be Silent Hill 2 all day, so... Up to you if anyone wants to watch, but also... Everyone should play it on their own.
Estás muchísimo más cerca al prototipo.
Muchísimo.
Un paso más cerca de la victoria. Ya hiciste tu elección. Te quedarás para ayudar a Poppy. Muy bien. Termina el trabajo. La victoria es tuya.
The victory's mine. Yeah, it has to be different because, like, this boss fight is not a dream, so it has to be something different than what you got. I guess Chapter 4 will be us trying to get our green hand back again, right? Also, isn't this place supposed to have power? Why is it still in the darkness? There we go. Holy shit. That's funny. You probably can go back up there, but there's no point. Alright, let's see this video.
Bien, llegaste. Y lo hiciste otra vez. Lo imposible. Justo como lo predije. Catnap murió. El humo rojo cambió rumbo. Todo está encajando en su lugar, gracias a ti. Pero si vamos a seguir adelante, entonces mereces la verdad. Regresaste por tus compañeros. ¿Quieres saber qué pasó y por qué?
I guess I actually forgot that you had a red hand in the beginning. Unless the right hand turned into the flare hand, but you could say it's an orange
La
hand.
llamamos la hora de la alegría.
La hora de la reglia? We'll go with that. I'm very sorry. Why wouldn't you just run to the exit if you see that shit happening? Yellow. We haven't had a yellow hand yet.
Recuerdo haber escuchado cada momento. Duró tanto tiempo, tan agonizantemente largo. Se escondían, corrían.
I know of it. I've never watched it before, though.
Para vivir. Recuerdo sus gritos. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Por qué pasa esto? ¿Qué son esas cosas? Una masacre sin sentido, eso fue realmente. Mataron a todos. Los culpables, los inocentes, daba igual. Todas esas
not really.
muertes no arreglaron nada. Y luego, cuando todo terminó, se llevaron los cadáveres a un lugar donde no serían encontrados. Y ellos devoraron los cuervos para poder vivir. El prototipo debe morir. Por esto. Por todo.
Also, I love in R8 they give you like 3 bitch-ass weeping angel mannequins, but this poor dude had to deal with 30 missed lights. I don't want to ruin it for you though. I don't want to ruin it for you, man, but he didn't have to fight 30 weeping angels. And that's why maybe I like Miss Delight, because the lore explains everything about her, and Miss Delights are not weeping angels. They're actually, like you saw there, they were chasing him when he wasn't looking, but even if he looked at all those Miss Delights, they would still chase after him and kill him. And that's because the only weeping angel Miss Delight that's in the game is the one that we fight in the schoolyard. And why is that? It's because the Mistalites, the whole like flock of them, they kind of like casted out the one that we fight because she was the weakest. So they're like, okay, we're just gonna like kick her out of the room, and she's gonna be the one that starves to death, and then we're gonna eat her. So that was the one Misthalite versus like the 29, right? And Misthalite was like, well, shit, they're gonna kill me. You know what? I should find a way to kill them back. And that's when she created the barb mace or whatever you want to call it. And that's when she came up with a unique strategy, which I can actually read here. I just need to switch it to English. And her unique strategy was anytime she stayed still, the other Mistalites thought she was dead. Which, I don't know, explain that. So, like, the other Mistalites would see her and she's just, like, staying still. And then when they turned their back to her, that's when she would, like, come up with a mace and, like, kill them. And then eat their bodies. So the only reason why Mr. Light is a weeping angel in this game is because that's how she knew how to kill the other Mr. Lights. But it's not going to work against us because we know that she's going to keep on chasing us even when we're not looking at her. So it's amazing lore that this game gives. But yeah, I won't lie. The first time I saw that video, I also thought, oh shit, there's like 30 of these guys. Yeah, but he's dead, or he could just like look at them and they won't do a thing. But no, it's only one of those Mistalites that's a weeping angel. So the other 29, they were like crazy. They actually would have been a threat if you had to deal with them in the school because there's nothing you could have done to stop them. But yeah, let me actually see if I can find that note. I heard a knock at the door today. I heard it breathing, whatever it was. It wouldn't speak when called out to. I spent hours after it went silent wondering if this was what locked us in here. I've made a weapon of sorts, pencils and rulers and tape and twine. I've taken to calling it barb. It's crude, but if that door opens, I need to be ready. Do they tell you this in game? I hope the goddamn school notes tell you this because no, that's good stuff. I'll read all the notes. So note 1. Just a few weeks ago now was the Hour of Joy, so that also tells us that the Hour of Joy happened a while ago. It didn't happen like a couple hours when we arrived here. Otherwise, I would give you that clock theory. But as you can see, it happened a while ago, so I'm just assuming the batteries in the clock died, and that's why it's not accurate to when the Hour of Joy happened. Anyways, there's only silence in the school. I don't think any of us here know what to do with it. The hallways without the children carry even the smallest sounds, as if they were shouts. The other teachers and I startle each other constantly. We'll have to get used to it. Something locked the front door this morning. We haven't been able to open it. That was note 1. Note 2 told us about Barb, the mace that she has. So note 3, no food for days. The others argued with me over what was left. They started glaring, judging. They blocked the kitchen doorway with their bodies. I think they singled me out to die first. So already you kind of like feel bad for this Misthalite because the other Mistalites want her to die. So it's like, oh, that's kind of sad. No 4. The pit in me howls for food. I can't think about anything other than how hungry I am. Hardly have the strength now to pick myself off the floor. Barb speaks to me, though. She gives me strength. I found that if I stand still, completely still, everyone thinks I'm dead. Barb says I need to eat, and that the other teachers would never see me coming. Anything to stop the howling. Note 5. I'm so sorry. I had to eat. I had to survive. I ate them. I had to. I had to. I had to. I had to. Like, this shit is almost as good as Itchy Tasty for me. That's how good this is. And honestly, that's why I love Mr. Light, because her story's fucking good. What's the last note that we get? The door opened today, and I heard something enter my hall. Together, Barb and I found Catnap waiting. All this time, all this agony, it was he who locked the door. I know it. I wanted to kill him, but knew better than to believe I could. He seemed oddly glad to see that I was all that remained. We made a deal. We take care of each other now. Report what we see to the other, and to him, the prototype. And that's all the 6 notes you get from the school. So as you can see, the weeping angel statue endoskeleton effect that you that Miss Delight's known for is only associated with this one. All the other 29 were just regular entities. If anything, I would say they were scarier because if we actually had to deal with them, they would not stop chasing us. They would just keep on chasing us until we would die. They would basically be the Tyrant from Resident Evil 2. But as you can see, the lore told us that she stood still because she was getting hungry, she was getting weaker, and everyone thought she was dead, so she would be still, and then when they turned their back, she would like fucking kill them with the barb weapon and then eat them, which is why she has like the big teeth and fucked up face. So is Barb some invisible friend she has to cope? No, Barb is the name of her mace. That's it. Even tells you right here. I heard a knock at the door today. I heard it breathing. Whatever it was, it couldn't speak when called out to. I spent hours after it went silent wondering if this was what locked us in here. Catnap. I've made a weapon of sorts. Pencils and rulers and tape and twine. I've taken to calling it Barb. It's crude, but if that door opens, I need to be ready. So Barb is the name of her weapon. Like everything I love about Miss Delight, it's told in game. And that's what I love about Miss Delight. It's lore that we actually get in game. The lore that makes me like Catnap is not in game, and that's why I can't really like Catnap as much as I do Miss Delight. Now, the lore you do get in NFTs and other like areas that's not in game makes Theodore's or Catnap's lore amazing. But if it's not in game, I cannot give it the credit that I do to Miss Delight.
Muy bien.
Probably should swap over to Spanish. Miss Delight, when attacking her sister, surprise motherfucker, basically. You're not wrong with that.
Cuando lleguemos al suelo, debemos tener cuidado. Hay una cosa. ¿Qué? ¿Qué está haciendo? Esto no es. No, no, no. Estamos viendo. Solo espera. Vamos, vamos, más rápido. ¡Easy!
Oh, you can use the hand still? That's fine. But yeah, GG's. GG's. Honestly, not bad. It's just a couple things I wish they could have fixed. Oh well. Not bad at all. I do want to show you the Barb's... I'll show you Barb and then we'll end the stream. Also, maybe a sneak peek of Japanese audio. Why isn't she talking yet? I want to say if you load this section, that's when she doesn't talk, but if you play this normally, then that's when the audio will actually come up. Also, I don't believe Chapter 1 had a Japanese audio, so that's actually kind of sick. Oh, she sounds nice. You see, this is why I would die if I was in a different language or different country. I'd be like, oh, that sounds like a friendly voice, let's go meet her. And then she just bites my fucking head off. Yeah! Can't wait to hear the French version.
なぜ生きてるの？ん？バーブ？
バーブ？
ああ、バーブによると同業を探してるみたいね。キャットナップは許さないわよ。
キャットナップ。
出て行って。死にたくないなら。
It's funny, in Spanish, barb is Barbie. So in Japanese it's barbo. I actually can't wait to play this again in Japanese. And in other languages. And then we technically have to come back to Chapter 2, because I didn't do this for Chapter 2. Which, if anything, I actually thank you before, because I forgot I played Chapter 1 in different languages. Now, someone could say that I'm just doing this to milk the content, and you know what? What if so, huh? How about that? No, I'm kidding. It's just to see if they actually took the time to do it or not. And if I want to milk this, fuck it, I'll do it. Now this is gonna be a good one. Oh, that's only the aristocrats to do the oh ho ho, bro. Not every Japanese laughs with oh ho ho. That's only like people that see themselves as higher than others, like what's her name, Karine, or even Frieza. That's why they both do the oh ho ho ho. If anything, I hope it's a crazy laugh like the English one. If anything, I would say she did her best to try to mimic the English one, because the Spanish one kind of did its own thing. But yeah, I kind of assumed that it wasn't going to be oh ho ho. Oh ho, like, if there's any character in this game that would do the oh ho ho, it probably would be Poppy. Yeah, it sounds like the English one, which isn't bad. Honestly, I might do this section again in French, just to see. German? Oh my god.
人の話を聞かないのね。そこは他の人間たちと同じ。
人間。
あなたの悲鳴もあいつらと同じかしら。
I know that word.
楽しみでたまらない。
That was pretty good.
生徒の皆さん、私たち姉妹を見つけていろんな面白い雑学を学びましょう。ボタンを押せば人間について学べます。知ってました？人の血管の長さは合わせると10万キロメートルになります。ちなみにですが、地球一周の距離は約4万キロメートルしかありません。最も小さな骨は耳の中にあるあぶみ骨。でも骨折すれば耳が聞こえなくなることも。人間の臓器に興味が湧きました？授業はしっかり聞きましょうね。
This is where it starts. I will say it's kind of sad that the grunts and moans are still in English, though. Logically, why did she break, why did she even break the gen? It's because we need the generator to, power up, the gas, I believe? She's like, hey, if we break this, we can't really go to the gas. But I guess logically she did it so we can get the battery. Also, I think I might have forgot. Yeah, I forgot the fucking green shit. I might have fucked myself over. Oh yeah, you see the weapon she has on her hand? That's Barb. Which, interestingly enough, it's a pretty gory weapon, because it's a ruler with a lot of pencils, but the pencils are, like, attached to a part of someone's brain. And that is pretty hardcore. To be honest, she's really slow. Only gripe with her? Well, yeah, but to be fair, which Weeping Angel enemy has ever been fast? The statues in Resident Evil are slow as shit. The endoskeletons in Security Breach are slow as shit. Hell, even fucking Peanut or the statue from SCP-123 or whatever it's called is slow as shit. So, but Weeping Angels have always been slow. And they kind of have to be for you to be able to do this section. Oh, I mean, T-Jock is meant for adults, though, no? This is still, well, people could say it's more, gorier than, or pretty gruesome or whatever for a kid's game. This is still aimed towards, like, adolescents. If someone's gonna say to me that this shit is for adults the same way that Resident Evil and Silent Hill is, shut up. Come on. Now, if you want to say adults enjoy this, sure. Adults also enjoy Looney Tunes and kid stuff, so that's not like disparaging this game or saying that it's meant for a certain audience. But there's a reason why T-Jock is, like, I don't know, highly revered and scary. That's because they make their enemies actually good. But I think I wonder if you can find out what the name is on that ruler. Yeah, that is pretty gruesome that you can see, like, a brain on there. Or actually, maybe it's not a brain. It just looks like a brain, but it's actually twine. Okay, maybe, you know what, it's not gruesome anymore. I thought it was a brain, but it's the twine that she was referring to. Oh well, sad face. I get the flare over here. And the game will, unless I can do this. Oh! This is gonna be breaking the game. Yeah, when you grab the flare, it's what is it? LEMBR? It doesn't say Barb. Now I kind of want to hear Japanese cat now. Yeah, that's something I can confidently say that this game will do a trillion times better than Security Breach or any FNAF game up to this point. To be honest, at least they actually take care of make sure to make different languages for their game, and that's good. Wait, what? Watch it just has the most, like, just standard voice of all time. Yosh. I don't know, all I can say is Spanish Catnap definitely set the bar. Whoever Spanish Catnap's voice actor is, they need to hire them for the prototype. Yeah, German Catnap would be pretty interesting too. It's just I believe Catnap's not gonna talk until after the Poppy cutscene, right? The one that takes like 20 years. Crafty core. Turn into Street Fighter at the end there. Right, it makes you wish there was more Catnap lines in the game now. I put them in English. I could put the Japanese subtitles, but no offense, I don't think I would be able to like tell the difference between the audio and the text because I'm not fluent in either Japanese vocally or with the text. With Spanish, I can at least like look at what's being said and look at the subtitles and be like, yeah, that's not right. Can't really do that with any other language. Maybe French, but even then. But yeah, if you want me to put in Japanese, I can. It's just I don't think I'll be able to find out how to switch it back to English. Bro, I'm a weeb, not a weeaboo. There's a difference. Ah, fuck. Why does that always happen? Excuse me? Okay, I was gonna say, where'd the other battery go? Okay. Damn it. Ah, that's not in Japanese. 0 out of 10. See, that's the shit I don't like. Cool. Damn it. But actually, no, isn't that what I'm supposed to? Oh, yeah. Let's swap this. Grab it, you stupid can thingy. I know what that says. If anything, we'll at least get to hear Japanese Poppy. Poppy. Oh, she has the generic spooky ghost girl voice. This whisper. Maybe, but just because the English voice sounds different in here doesn't mean that every language is going to try to replicate that. The Spanish voice, for example, kept the same tone for the whole entire game. We're not wrong. Maybe I skipped to the Poppy cutscene and she talks normal? If only there was a skip cutscene button. Alright, let's hear it. Yeah, I'm good with playing more of this today. So basically, every language but English is intimidating. That's what we learned today. Holy fuck. I don't even know what he fucking said, but that shit was horrifying. Oh, you only have like 5 languages. English, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Korean? But yeah, whoever was the Japanese voice for Catnap, they went hard for that shit.
Ok, seja rápido. Ligue o gerador, saia e plugue o cabo de força da escola no centro. Cuidado aí. Eu não acho que eu possa me conectar a você desse lado do domo. E você não vai estar só. Tem outra coisa lá também. Eles não são seus.
Right there, I will say it's interesting the languages they chose to be dubbed. You would think German or at least French would be up there, but they're like, nah. Japanese, Dutch, or Portuguese.
Estudantes, permaneçam sentados até que o sino toque. E nada de sair sem seus passes de corredor.
Doesn't sound bad. I will quickly go to the Poppy Kissy cutscene in Japanese to see if her tone is the same or if she changes it.
Tô te reconhecendo. Sim, eu me lembro. Você trabalhava aqui. Como você está? Vivo? Barb? Barb diz que você está procurando seus colegas. Catnap não iria gostar de ver você aqui. Você deveria sair. Por sua própria segurança.
The interesting thing is I can actually understand some of those words since Portuguese uses some Spanish, so that's interesting. Alright, sounds good, man. You enjoy it and have a good one, alright? I'm just gonna check this out for a little bit more.
Onde estão as crianças? Por favor, cadê as crianças? Estão no mesmo lugar que os funcionários? Não! As crianças estão seguras? Sim. Eu posso vê-las? Não! E isso foi tudo. Foi tudo que ele me contou. Provavelmente porque ele sabia que eu mataria todas.
Okay, that one's pretty crazy.
Escuta os outros, não é? Você é como os outros humanos nesse sentido. Imagino se os seus gritos serão como os deles também. Tô ansiosa pra descobrir. Olá, alunos. Encontrem minhas irmãs e eu para aprender fatos sobre assuntos variados. Aperte meu botão para aprender alguns fatos sobre anatomia.
It sounds like the radio's different for every language as well. Like the radio effect that they use.
A
voadora ao redor da Terra tem mais ou menos 40 mil quilômetros.
Damn, it didn't grab the power. I always forget about the power. GG's. What? A loading screen. Ugh. I guess B4's right about this. She has more of a like spooky voice in that like hallucination than in here where she's just talking normally. Funny enough, lip syncing is it's kind of off, but it's not bad still. Prototype.
やっていいわよ。プロトタイプはこっちに気づいてる。逃げようとしてもきっと入り口にたどり着く前に殺されるわ。あいつ ちのせいで私は超長い間閉じ込められてた。そう、どんなにひどい目に遭わされたことか。殺す手伝いをさせて一緒にみんなを救いましょう。私たちは知ってる。あなたならやれるって。ハギーを殺しマミーまでも私も自由に。あなたならきっとできるわ。キャットナップが来る。あいつはプロトタイプが用意した最後の切り札よ。逃げなきゃダメ。気をつけて。オーリーと話して。
Yeah, when I hear Ollie, and then I'll end it. I'm Ollie. 'I don't know why they made Ollie sound so robotic in the English version, and in every other version it sounds like a normal kid. I feel like, unless it's a red herring, it kind of spoils the surprise of Ollie. But oh well. We're just gonna end it off there. So, not bad. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It's just, I wish the subtitles reflected what's actually being said in its language, but oh, maybe they can fix that next time. But we're gonna end it off there. I'm gonna get some sleep and start downloading Silent Hill 2s to get ready for the playthrough tomorrow. So I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing destroyers and you lurking viewers for stopping by tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction, replaying Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 on the PS5 in Spanish. But you're all destroyers, therefore, you are destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2024 year. But until next time, tenga un buena. Una. Have a good one. I gotta get better with Spanish. WAHOO! Take care, Unbanned. Ginger Brave. Dragon King. Rip No One. Roblox gameplays. And yeah, that's everyone to stop by. So take care. Enjoy the start of this week. And until next time, have a good one. And remember to WAHOO.